Hello, welcome to this episode. In our last episode, I showed you how to create support department or support tickets in your WHMCS for your web hosting business. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do general configuration for your WHMCS software. We are going to do all the settings for WHMCS to start offering web hosting services to our own clients. Before we start, I want to apologize for any background noise that may interrupt during the process. I recently moved to my village to visit my parents. So you may hear goat, sheep, and other things making noise in the background. So I want to apologize for this. So let me just record this quick video to help you out. I'm in the house, I'm in my village, but I have my computer with me with internet connection. Why not? Let me record this video for you guys. So to do your WHMCA settings, please open a new tab and type your website name /billing /your admin's URL. Remember, we changed our admin URL. It's no longer /admin, but your custom admin's URL. If you can remember that video I recorded for you guys. So let's open our WHMCS, and here we are. Please enter your username and then password. After that, click on login. And here we are in our WHMCS dashboard. Hover on settings and click on system settings. Click on general settings. Enter your password again because we're entering a sensitive zone. And click on confirm. And we are in our general settings. First, make sure you are on the general tab. This is where you enter your web hosting or your company name. So enter your company name here. Admin address. Make sure you enter your admin address here. Domain, leave it as default. If you have logo for your site, put your the URL to your logo here. Address, this is a physical address for your web hosting business. Enter your physical address here, and this address will display on invoices as they pay to details. All right, as well as they're paying, they'll see your business address inside their invoice. System URL, leave it as default. Make sure there's S here, HTTPS. System theme, please let's change this theme to 6. Scroll. Maintenance. If you are doing some maintenance work on your web hosting or on WHMCS, make sure you check this. That way, users will see this message upon landing on your site. We are currently performing maintenance and we'll be back shortly. Otherwise, untick it. So if you're not doing any maintenance work on it, forget about it. Maintenance mode URL. Please, if you don't want them to see this message, but you have a custom URL that you want them to be redirected to, please enter that custom URL here. After that, just click on Save Changes. Next, let's go to localization. This way you change your default country. So click and pick your country. I'm in Ghana, so I'm picking Ghana as my default country. Please leave system chart set as UTF-8. Your global date, based on where you are, you can pick your date format by clicking on it and picking your date format. But I'm going to leave it as default. You pick your client's date format for them here. Default language here. Please make sure you enable language menu. Just leave it. That way clients or users will be able to switch your site to different languages. And then the remaining, just leave them as default and click on what? Save changes. Make sure you save your changes. After that, go to ordering, click on ordering. Let's scroll a bit and we're going to pick our default order form. I like standard cart, so let's leave it as standard cart. If you want to have pricing tables in the form of comparison, just pick this one and save changes. So let me pick it and save and show you how it looks like. So let's save it for now, and then I will go to my host and click on store. After that, I'll click on shared hosting, and this is what I'm talking about. So if you want your pricing to look in this format, you pick premium comparison, which is this one. All right, but this is the one I want, so I'll pick standard cart. But this is how your premium comparison will look like. Okay, and clients will be able to order by clicking on one of them, but this one too looks somehow good. My favorite is the standard cart, so I'll leave it as standard cart. Scroll down. If you want clients to place renewal order earlier, just click on this to enable. On-demand renewals, monthly, quarterly, you can leave them as default. Okay. Sidebar toggle option. This is a sidebar toggle option. You see it? This is sidebar toggle option. So make sure you leave it as on. Terms of service acceptance. Clients must agree to your terms before proceeding. So make sure you create a custom terms of service URL and then put it here. Later, I will show you how you can do that. Auto redirect to checkout. Please make sure clients are automatically forwarded to a payment gateway. Allow clients to check out. Please just leave it as on. Pricing, that's monthly breakdown. Make sure you enable it. Pricing breakdown. No invoice, forget about that. Forget about this. So most of these options are optional. Random usernames, forget about them. We don't want the system to create random username for users. We want users to create their own usernames. So all these options are optional. They are your own preference. This is personal preference. So let's leave them and click on what? Save changes. After successfully saving your changes, go to domains. Please, domain registration option. We want clients to be able to register domains, transfer domains, or will allow clients to use their own domains. So these three options, leave them as default. Enable renewal orders, leave it as default. All these, just leave them as default. Allow international domain names, also leave it as default. Or if your domain, your thing is not checked, make sure you enable it. Domain grace and redemption fee, leave it as default. Domain grace and redemption fee billing, leave it as default. We're going to add grace and redemption fee to existing invoice. Those who allow their invoice to expire, okay, we don't want late. We are going to be applying late fee to their invoice. So that's just the meaning of what we are doing here. Default name servers. Please, these are the name servers we configured when we were linking our WHMCS to WHM. Remember that video? So enter your name servers here. In your case, it's going to be default. Use client's details. Make sure it is enabled here. Scroll down. Country. You can pick a default country for clients. I want to leave it as USD, United States. You can also pick your country, and this is going to be your client's default country. and they will decide where to change it or not. But I'm going to leave it as default, and then just click on save changes. After that, go to mail, and this area controls messages. Okay, we have something we call SMTP, but in this video PHP mail will work fine for you, so just leave it as it is. Scroll down and we have your global email signature. Enter a signature here, right? So you can put something like best regards. This is signature is going to be applied to every email sent out by the system or you. So maybe best regards. And then you can put your name, okay? So this is personal preference. Whatever you want to do, just do it here. For the rest, just leave them as they are. Don't touch them. Come down. Now, system email sent from. We want to remove this and put our company name there. So let's put your host name. If not, email sent will carry that name. So that's your company's name. System email sent from. We want to leave it as no reply, so that clients will not reply to system generated emails. It's not a good practice, okay? Because if they reply or respond to system generated emails, you're not going to see their response, and then it will cause a lot of problems. So just leave it as no reply. You can also put admin. If you want, you can put your own email there, but it's a good practice to leave it as a no reply. Please scroll down and then your pre-sale form destination. You want to click here and pick our sales department, and that's the video we just watched recently, and that's the video 8. That's part 8 of the series. Please want to pick sales department, and this is a pre-sale form. They'll be submitting their request to sales department and not technical department. Just pick that department. Pre-sale contact form email. Just click and put sales at your website name. And click on save. Good job. Go to support. Make sure you leave it as WHMCS built-in support. Scroll. Show clients only department. Check to show clients only department. Alright, leave it. Clients ticket require login. If you want clients to log in before they can respond to tickets or open tickets and what have you, just leave it as on. Knowledge base suggestion, leave it as on. I'll also be teaching you how you can create knowledge base. This is my key host. Let me take you to knowledge base. So I'm trying to navigate to WHMCS, and then on top we have knowledge base. See, so knowledge base is like you ask a question and you give response. So how to verify your site is offline. So I'm going to be writing articles. It's just like blog, but this one is geared towards answering specific questions. Okay, so this is a knowledge base. I'll also be teaching you how you can create your own knowledge base. Leave it as knowledge base. As clients enter message in their support ticket, okay, let's say they're trying to contact you and ask you a specific question, your knowledge base will pop up. Attachment thumbnail preview, leave it as default. Support ticket rating, you want users to be able to rate your tickets, leave them as default. Just leave everything as default and click on save changes. Now here, allowed file attachment type, please leave them as default. We don't want users to send us something that is not good. Users can send something to our website that may harm our site. So please, we want to leave these extensions default, save changes, and go to invoice. Leave everything as default except here late fee. If you want to apply late fee to their invoices, just click on percentage. If you also want to apply a fixed fee, something like $5 or whatever to their invoice, pick fixed amount. But I want a late fee, and I'll put maybe 10 or 13 or 25% late fee. This will encourage them to pay their invoices on time. And you can also enter your late fee minimum here. Leave accepted credit card type default. Scroll down and just click on save changes. Next, go to credit and click on credit. In your case, here is going to be off. Make sure you turn it on. Please, I recorded this part of the video and then my microphone was not picking up and I didn't notice it. So now that's why some of these things are already turned on. So in your case, it's going to be off. Pick that on and then your minimum deposit. Now, the credit system talks about, it's going to give users the ability to add funds to their account. So enter a minimum amount. That means clients will be able to enter a minimum of $10, depending on the currency you have enabled on your site. So minimum of 10 and then maximum of maybe 1,000. You can increase the maximum balance, whatever you want. Make sure here is on, and click on save changes. Next, go to affiliates. If you want to reward users or affiliates for bringing in new clients to your web hosting business, make sure here is on. In your case, it's going to be like this. Click on it to turn it on. Now enter a percentage. Okay, I did this, but the most painful part of content creation is what just happened. I recorded this area. I tried my best and explained everything, not knowing microphone was not working. So enter an affiliate earning percentage here, maybe 25%. Affiliate bonus deposit. Enter an amount here. This area will credit any affiliate that sign up an account. So immediately, the moment they sign up an account, they're going to get a bonus of $5. It seems Makihost also offers the same thing. Immediately you enable your affiliate account, $5 will be credited into your account. Affiliate payout amount. You will not see this. So this is the amount they will reach before requesting for a payout. So make sure you enter a figure there. Maybe $50. Right? Affiliate. Okay, so in your case, it's going to be 0. Affiliate commission delay. We want to delay our payouts. This is important because some client or some affiliates may bring in clients who will not stay for long. Okay, so in order to avoid bogus transaction, make sure you enable 31 days. This will give you enough time to monitor their behavior to see if they are legit clients or not. If not, you end up sending money to affiliates that are not worth your effort. So just leave it as 31. Delay their payout. Okay, that's the main reason for this feature. Delay their payout. Here is going to be none. Payout request department. Want affiliates to send their payout request to one of these departments, and I taught you how to create departments in your software WHMCS. If you have not watched that, go back and watch that video. Create a billing department and assign that to this. That way, affiliates will request their payout through your billing department. After that, click on what? Save. We have successfully saved our affiliate settings. Next, we have security. But security requires a lot. So let's go, when we finish with other settings, we will not come and handle that later. Go to social. This way you enter your social profiles. After that, make sure you enable this, this, and this, and click on save. Go to others. Make sure everything is default except optional clients profile field. If you want to give clients optional fields, just pick those fields. Maybe you don't need their postcode, you can pick it. That means clients, it's not a required field. Okay, just pick that. Now let me disable all these things and okay. So in your case, it's going to be like this: locked clients user profile fields. We want to lock some fields for registered clients. After an account is created, we don't want them to be able to change their email, phone number, first name, country without letting us know. Do you know why this is important? We want to lock these fields after an account is created. This is so important. The reason being, when an account is hacked, the first thing the hacker will do is to change those fields. So we want to lock them. And even if the accounts are hacked, a client account is hacked, the hacker cannot just go in and change or take full control by changing the email. So I hope my explanation is very simple. I explained this better in my other part, but that part is gone. But this is the best explanation I can give. That's how it is. So we want to lock those areas. Even last name, you can lock it. They will be required to send you an email before changing those things. Client detail change notification. Make sure it's on. Here to is on. Here to is on. We want to be notified whenever these details are changed. So make sure these three things are enabled. Leave here as default. Scroll down. Everything, just leave it as default. Right? There's no need to change these things, and click on save. Okay. Our final option is security. So let's go to security. It's important we enable email verification. So click here to enable email verification for clients. Recapture. Let me take you to our site. You see this thing? I don't like it. Clients are required to enter this recapture before searching for domains. It's not a good feature. Let's disable it. We want to enable it on logins and contact forms, but not domain search. So we'll go back there, and you see here, leave it as off when logged in. Users who are logged in should not see that recapture thing. So just leave it as it is. Recapture type. We want to enable Google Recapture and not this default Recapture. It looks ugly. We don't like that. Please click on Google Recapture. And I hope you know what Recapture is. I'm not a robot. Recapture. It's a security feature to enable it. Now, we want our Recapture on only login form, ticket submission, contact form, and not client registration, domain search. So we want to remove it on clients, domain search, and client registration, and only allow it on contact form, ticket submission, and login forms. I have a video in the description of this video that will show you how to get your Recapture keys. Watch that video and get your Recapture keys. Paste your Recapture key here and your Recapture secret key here. Scroll down and click on Save Settings. After that, go back to your site, reload, and this Recapture should vanish. And that's it, guys. Now if you go to login, we should see that Recapture there after pasting our Recapture keys. So go back, and guys, that's all there is to it about recaptures. So leave everything as default. In my next video, I will show you how you can create your own knowledge base. You see, we have knowledge base here. but your knowledge base is empty. We're going to be writing articles in our knowledge base to answer specific questions. I'll also be showing you how you can create announcements in WHMCS. So I hope you have learned some valuable lessons out of this video. Thank you, and I'll see you in that video. Bye-bye.